There is something truly powerful about Black women over 50, something that time can never take away. It is not the flawless skin of your 20s or the tight silhouette of your 30s. It is something deeper, a presence, a knowing, a quiet fire that only decades of living can build. And if you are watching this right now, I already know that fire is inside you too. Welcome back to Golden Melanin Luxuries, where we celebrate every layer of who you are becoming. Today, we're going there. We're talking about the small, sneaky habits that quietly age us before our time, the ones nobody wants to say out loud, but somebody has to. So take a breath, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Number 1. Wearing your emotions on your shoulders instead of standing tall in them. This is not about clothes yet. We will get there, but I have to start here because it is the foundation of everything else. So many of us have spent decades absorbing stress for other people. Our children's stress, our partner's stress, our job stress, our family's expectations. And that stress does not just disappear. It settles into the body. It rounds the shoulders. It tightens the jaw. It shows up in the way we hold ourselves before we even open our mouths to speak. And here's the hard truth, sis. Posture ages you faster than any wrinkle ever could. A woman who stands tall with her shoulders back reads as vibrant, confident, and alive, no matter what year is on her birth certificate. A woman who has let her body collapse under the weight of everyone else's needs reads as tired, even if her face says otherwise. The fix is not complicated, but it does require intention. Every single morning, before you even check your phone, stand in front of the mirror, roll your shoulders back twice, and lift your chin like you already know your worth. Do it enough times, and your body starts to believe it, even before your mind catches up. Number 2, the tent dress that is swallowing you whole. Now, Queen, I love comfort just as much as the next woman. After decades of squeezing into things that never truly served us, comfort feels like freedom. But there's a fine line between comfortable and invisible, and that oversized, shapeless dress you reach for every single week might be crossing it. When a dress has no structure and no definition, your beautiful body disappears inside of it. And instead of hiding anything, you actually draw more attention to it because shapeless fabric adds visual weight while erasing your shape entirely. The most put-together women in our community are not squeezing into anything tight. They are simply choosing pieces that acknowledge they have a shape worth showing. The fix? The next time you reach for that flowing dress, add a belt at the waist or choose a silhouette that skims your curves instead of drowning them. That one small adjustment can take 10 years off your look without changing anything else about you. Number 3. A hairstyle that hasn't moved since your youngest child left for college. I say this with love, but if your hair has held the exact same length, shape, and color for 15 or 20 years, it is quietly aging you. I know that feels harsh to hear because that hairstyle feels like home. It's familiar. It's yours. But your face has softened. Your beauty has deepened. And when your hair stays frozen in time while the rest of you continues to evolve, people feel that disconnect even when they can't name it. Black women over 50 have some of the most stunning hair options available, whether that's natural silver worn proudly, a tapered cut, elegant locks, or a beautifully styled protective set. The goal is simply for your hair to feel alive, to frame your face the way a beautiful painting deserves a beautiful frame. The fix? Book a short consultation with your stylist this week, not for a dramatic transformation, just for a conversation about one small update that could modernize your entire look. Number 4. Shoes that tell your whole story before you say a single word. I am not telling you to squeeze into heels that hurt your back and your feet. That season is over, and we are not going back to it. But comfort and style have never actually been enemies. We just stopped introducing them to one another. Worn down shoes, mismatched shoes, or shoes so purely functional that they drain the life from your outfit quietly damage your entire presentation. Shoes are the first thing people notice, yet the last thing most of us think to update. The fix? You don't need 10 new pairs, you need one. Find one single pair that feels as comfortable as your favorite house shoes, but looks intentional. A clean leather loafer, a structured mule, or a sleek sneaker in white or tan. One good pair can transform how put together your entire wardrobe feels. Number 5. Prints so loud they compete with your face instead of complementing it. Our culture has always celebrated bold color and beautiful pattern, and rightfully so, but there is a specific category of print that many of us reach for after 50 that does more harm than good. The oversized, chaotic floral that takes over every inch of fabric before you even walk fully into a room. The most stylish women understand a simple secret. Pattern should highlight you, not compete with you. When a print is too loud or too busy, your face gets lost in the noise. And your face, that rich, wise, melanin deep face, deserves to be the star of the show every single time. The fix? Reach for smaller scale prints, delicate florals, soft geometrics, or a rich solid in a deep jewel tone like plum, emerald, or warm cognac, and watch how your face lights up the moment the fabric stops competing with it. Number 8. A lip color that stopped complimenting you a decade ago and nobody told you. This one is personal, so stay with me. You likely have a signature lip shade, one you have worn for years, and I am gently telling you it might be quietly draining the light from your face. As we age, our undertones shift, and the deep liner with the nude frost that looked stunning at 35 can look washed out or flat at 55. Not because you became less beautiful, but because your beauty evolved and your makeup simply did not follow. The fix? Walk into a beauty counter and try one shade you would never normally reach for, a soft berry, a warm rose, or a rich brick tone with warm undertones that complement deep brown skin. The right lip color does not make you look like you are trying too hard, it makes you look like you finally arrived. Number 7. A handbag that has quietly given up before you did. I believe in loyalty and getting your money's worth from the things you own, but there is a point where a bag that has carried you through school pickups, church anniversaries, grocery runs, and family reunions starts to tell a tired story. A warm, outdated, or shapeless bag pulls down an entire outfit, even when everything else about it is perfect, because it is present in every photo, every outing, every first impression. And when it looks like it is given up, it whispers to the world that maybe you have too. The fix? You do not need to spend a fortune. You need to spend intentionally. One clean, structured bag in a neutral shade, black, tan, or deep burgundy, a crossbody that sits properly, or a tote that holds its shape, can refresh your entire look for years to come. Number 8, and this is the one I saved for last because it matters more than everything else on this list combined. Speaking about yourself the way you would never allow anyone else to speak about you. Listen closely because this one is not about fashion at all. So many of us learned, somewhere along the way, to talk about ourselves in small, dismissive, apologetic language. We call ourselves old before anyone else does. We joke about being invisible before anyone treats us that way. We minimize our own beauty before anyone has the chance to overlook it. And the truth is, the world often takes its cues from us. If you introduce yourself as fading, people will treat you as though you are fading. If you introduce yourself as golden, radiant, and unbothered, people respond to that energy instead. This is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about refusing to narrate your own life in a way that shrinks you. The fix? Starting today, catch yourself every time you speak about your age, your body, or your beauty in a diminishing way, and replace it with language that reflects the truth of who you actually are, a woman who has earned every single year on her face and every ounce of wisdom in her spirit. So there they are. 8 things that may be quietly aging you without your permission, and 8 things you can begin shifting starting right now without spending a fortune or overhauling your entire life overnight. Here's what I want you to do before you close this video. Pick just one thing from this list, only one, and commit to changing it this week. Not all 8 at once, just one small, intentional shift. Real transformation is never built from doing everything at once. It is built from small, consistent choices made by a woman who has decided she is worth the effort. Come down to the comments and tell me which one you are starting with today. I read every single comment and I genuinely want to cheer you on. And if this video spoke to you, if even one sentence made you sit up a little straighter, please like this video, subscribe to Golden Melanin Luxuries if you haven't already, and share it with a sister, a friend, or a woman in your life who needs to hear this today. We're building a community of Black women over 50 who refuse to fade quietly into the background, women who are stepping fully into their most radiant, most confident, most unapologetic season of life. You are not invisible. You never were. You are golden, and it's time the whole world finally sees exactly that. I'll see you in the next one.